Hey, what's going on? My name is Matt and this is Icarryusa, and today we're talking about the Smith Wesson Carry Comp. All right, so I picked this up in my local gun shop in West Virginia. It's called Crosshairs. Check them out. Give you a great deal on guns. So I saw this gun online, was like, you know what, I got to try it. I'm not really a big fan of comped carry guns for a lot of reasons. One being they have a lot of stuff that comes out of the compensator or the port, if you would, as you're shooting like up close and things like that. So that's kind of like always been my thing, like, oh, I'm not a big fan of comps. But I want to check this gun out because it is a decent size to carry. It's very, very slim, you can see. So it is a good carry gun. It wouldn't print that much, things like that. The other good thing is it takes the same magazines as your regular Shield Plus. They go right in, no problems. And I'm actually pretty positive it's the same lower frame, just different slide on top. The trigger on this gun, when I first got it, it was a little terrible. But as I shot the gun and things like that, it worked itself out. When I first got the gun, there was a slight hiccup. If you were to grab the top of the trigger, the safety does connect to the frame a little bit, and then it'll go. But as I was shooting it, it actually kind of smoothened out a little bit. Smoothened a word? That's a word. I'm gonna make it a word. Anyway, so as you shoot it, it does get a little bit smoother, and now it's not a problem at all. And I think I'm in this gun maybe 200 rounds, so it wouldn't take much to break this gun in. All right. I mounted a Holosun 407K on top. It's a good red dot. They're very rugged. I like it a lot. The iron sights on this thing were great out the box. The serrations are awesome on this thing. I saw one guy on YouTube talking about how they hurt his fingers. I'm not going to make fun of him, but it's a gun, all right? And you're going to rack it like a man. So the serrations are awesome. The port is not aggressive. It's not a crazy port like a SIG or anything like that. It doesn't have a lot of updraft or spark come out like that. It's really not bad at all. The recoil on this gun is very manageable. The grip on this is awesome, especially with the bigger magazine. It turns into a really nice size grip. Other than that, the magazine release, standard Shield magazine release. You can see it. Just a little button. You can flip it around for a left-handed shooter. And other than that, this gun is pretty good. We're gonna get to the range and shoot this a little bit and run some drills on it. I mean, it works flawlessly. I have no issues with the gun whatsoever. And we'll go through it. So let's get to the range and start shooting this thing. See you on the range. The Spalding took some branches off. See the leaves falling? All right, one of the things I did notice about this gun, just working with firearms and pistols in general, is when you hear a slide go down on an empty chamber, it sounds different than when it does on a loaded chamber. And when you're around it enough, you can literally say loaded, unloaded, without even looking at the gun, is the way it sounds. With the Shield Comp, for some reason, it sounds the same as it does when it's on an empty chamber. There's that gun versus a Glock. Empty chamber, loaded chamber. Sounds completely different. With the Shield, for some reason, they both sound the same to me. And maybe it's just me, I don't know. So the draw is nice. By the way, I'm using a T-Rex arms holster for this gun. I did shop around a little bit. There's not a lot of manufacturers making holsters yet for these, for the Carry Comp. T-Rex does make one. Again, it's a little pricey. I think out the door it's $99. But it's not a bad holster. It fits good, rides good. It's not bad. This gun, because I have a regular Shield Plus also, it recoils far less than the standard Shield Plus. So the comp and the port does do a lot. A lot of people out there were saying it doesn't really do as much as they thought it would, this, that, and the other. I have shot it side by side with the regular Shield Plus, and it has a tremendous reduction in recoil. You can see the gun does not jump very much in my hands. Magazine release is right there. You can go right for it. Magazine release is perfect. Other than that, this gun shoots great. It comes stock with a blacked out rear sight and a trinium front sight with a green circle around it. Also, this gun comes stock cut for the 407 507K footprint. It goes directly on. No plates, no mounts, no nothing. Take the plate off, put this right on. Nice and easy. So it's not bad. It's a good gun. Carrying wise, I've carried this now for about a week, and it's a little longer than most of your carry guns. Doesn't seem to be a problem with me. I just brought the holster up just a little bit. It does print a little bit with this holster, and I mean just a little bit. You can see it a little tiny bit in my shirt. Just
it's really easy to see with the orange.
Is it?
Yep.
Well,
not now, but it was right then.
It does, yeah. Well, orange isn't the best color to wear when you're carrying. I'm sorry. Best color is obviously black and camo. But it does print a little bit, but it's because I raised the holster up. If you're going to do that, maybe just tuck your shirt in a little bit, like you're one of those dads going to a high school dance. Hey, man, how you doing, Jimmy? Right? Get a little tuck. You get rid of it. Anyway, so overall, this gun's not bad. If I could rate this gun on a scale 1 to 10 for its intended purpose, I'd say it's probably right there at a 9. It's a good gun to carry. It's a little bit on the longer side. I would say it has almost the same footprint as, you know, your Glock 19s, maybe a little skinnier. Let me see. So yeah, it's like maybe 1 inch longer than the 43X. Same handle size with a little extended magazine. But you have that port in there, so it's something to think about. So I'd say probably the same size as a Glock 48. Almost the exact same size as a Glock 48. All right, not bad overall. I'd give it a 9. I'd say almost even a 10 because it's a great shooter, great gun. The reset is right there. Taking it apart, super easy. Magazine out. Lock the slide to the rear. Take down lever down. Dry fire comes off. All right, it's easy to take apart, easy to clean. Very simple design. Overall, I'd give it an 8. It's a pretty good gun. Other than that, not much to say about it. So, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and get out to the range and practice this stuff and shoot these guns. See you later.